Hello everybody, welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now, you might have noticed when you clicked on this video that it is only about a half hour long instead of an hour. And that is because you may have also noticed that if you watched my last 4 videos or so,
Run up the sail.
that the audio during the cutscenes just was non-existent. Like, we had music and we had some sounds, but there was no talking. Now, it's not the first time I've had that problem, and what you normally do to fix that is you go into the game's sound, or you go into the game's option, you go to sound, and you change the sound from surround to stereo. Now, as you can see, that is not an option in this game, and for some reason, it's becoming less and less of an option in games. And I have a feeling it has something to do with my capture card, because it is a fairly old capture card now. I've had it since I started my channel. So I did order a new capture card, but it will not get here until after I have to have these recorded. So what I'm hoping to do for this week's videos is we're gonna just do a little explore here. I cleared, however you pronounce that, Filk, sure. I cleared all that, as you said, got all the wealth, got all the mysteries, got all the artifacts. The mysteries were pretty hit or miss. I mean, there were some that were pretty interesting and some that were fairly basic, but that's to be expected. So I figured we'd go through Horde Filk. It has much less, as you can tell, because it's a much smaller area. In fact, it has 2 wealth, one of which is right there, and I don't even know where the other one is. But it's got a few mysteries and only 2 artifacts, and I think, yeah, both artifacts, it looks like, are right in the town. Now, obviously, it says rest suggested power 280, so if we get into a fight, we may very well get our ass handed to us. But I'm hoping that if your stealth kills actually kill people, I hope that still works on higher level enemies. I do have a skill, actually, I will show you, because I did level up a few times doing everything. So I do have a few skills unlocked now, and I have one, there you go. Unlocks ability to assassinate high-level targets with a timing-based attack. So I'm hoping that means that, because I'm going to assume that if you try and assassinate somebody who's a much higher level than normally, it just doesn't work. And then with that, you'll actually get the assassination. Now, once again, I don't know whether or not the insta-kill on it will actually work. And we also, I found a treasure hoard clue or some shit like that that's in our inventory. So after we clear the town, we'll turn that on, because it has something to do with this town. I need to, it's like east from the town. Whoa, stop. Failing to fucking dock. I mean, exactly what I'm doing. But yeah, it's like east of this town, I have to look for something, and then if I go there, it will show me where the horde is. So, considering that east of this place is mountains, I'm going to assume that I'm going to go to a point on the mountain and it's going to show me like an island over here or something. Because like if we look at the map, like obviously the town is on the coast, so somewhere over here, I'm going to assume, because there's not much east of here. I mean, the end of the map is east. So I'm going to assume that I stand somewhere up here in like a cave or something, and it will like show me one of these islands or something. I mean, I guess it would be either one of these islands here, or this big one, or possibly this one, considering that the clue is supposed to be for this region. So that would be my guess. I also got, if we look, some skills. As you see, I have 2 melee skills, 1 range skill. And the way you get that is actually that book symbol on the map. It is a wealth thing. And if you go there, you read the book, and then you get a skill. And then the way that you upgrade the skills is you find another book that gives you the same skill, and it upgrades it. Which is an interesting way to go. I mean, I thought it was weird that... Because like I went through and I unlocked, like I just kept putting points in skill trees until it... so that it would like unlock the next skill tree. Okay, I'm going to assume that there must be like caves or some shit. Wait, what's my, there it is. Yeah, there must be like a cave or a mine or something here that I can get into for whatever this artifact is. So far the artifacts... Oh, actually, what have I got for artifacts? I can't actually remember what any of the artifacts were that I collected. But anyway, yeah, I upgraded a bunch of stuff. I didn't, like, advance, I guess, if that's what you want to call it, any of my weapons and that, because I think I'm not sure if I talked about it yet or not, so I'll just quickly go over it. There is a limited amount of the materials that move it from one tier to the next. So I'm just going to wait to see, because I will try out a couple different play styles. Like, obviously, we've been going with the two-handed axe, or the dual wielding here for a little while now. So when we go to England, we might switch it up. I do have like a flail and a spear I even got. Because you get the weapons and armor from the wealth. That's what a lot of the wealth things are. It's either weapon, armor, or an upgrade component like the carbon ingots and that. Okay, so no dice there. Obviously, it's over here. Oh, actually, you know what? Come to think of it. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That might be why I was having trouble remembering what the artifacts were. Because some of them... it's a fucking chase the paper thing, like in, other Assassin's Creeds. And when you finally catch it, it's a fucking tattoo. Unlike the other Assassin's Creeds, though, this game doesn't screw you over. That thing is pretty fucking fast. I mean, you can catch it. I managed to catch... I think one out of the few that I chased down, I actually managed to catch. But eventually it will reach a point, and just stop and let you pick it up. And as long as you keep it, I don't know how you lose it. Like, I don't know if you can like lose sight of it and then it'll reset. I'm not sure. I didn't lose sight of any of them. I also figured, we could probably explore this place now because, like, we're still not, like, we haven't left yet, so I'm going to assume that they still consider us allies. I mean, I'm not...
Grab your weapon, you big, strong Vikinger. Today we raid.
A raid? Now?
Join me in the blood dance. Fill me with your battle lust.
Well, she is considerably larger than him.
Yes! Let us go, Viking. Maybe you could start by breaking things.
And scream as you do, like it's happening.
Okay, I mean... I don't have, like, a scream function, as far as I'm aware.
It is amusing, but not arousing.
Yeah, it does not feel real enough.
Okay, I mean, I can keep breaking shit.
Maybe you need more fire, like your first time.
Yes! Burn down our house! Burn it to the ground!
Okay. I mean, you have a lot of straw and shit in here. Like, there you go. These people are weird.
What did it? I am as hard as Heimdall's tower.
Yeah, and
Then
you're about to be
run me
fucking
like
on
the
fire.
Valgrin's gates and enter Valhalla. Take all plunder you want, Vikinger, and take us all.
Another time, maybe. But I will help myself to your chest.
The one with the stuff in it, not, you know. Alright, well that was,
What? Won't take long.
Hey, why the fuck are you guys... No. Oh, probably because I was breaking shit, if I had to guess. I mean, I plan on leaving, so, I mean, just go away. Dude, put away your axes. If you don't mind, because, I mean, I have no intention of fighting them. Odds are they are significantly higher level than me. And will beat me fairly well. Alright. Let's do this one. Unlock a couple more skill trees here to see what's over here. Because, yeah, I came this way to get the sprint attack, because that sounded interesting. So let's see, what do we get? Y to pick up the nearest discarded weapon and automatically throw it at an enemy in sight. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, I like that. And what is this one? You know, through everything around you will appear to move slower, giving you time to heal or flee. Well, I'll go this way, because I want that ability. That's pretty much how I've been choosing. Why are these lit up? Oh, because I can blend in. Yes, look at this. Fine craftsmanship here. First time I've done that, actually. But yeah, I'm going to assume that the reason those guys were after me is because I was breaking shit in their house, and probably because I set it on fire. That probably didn't help. I'm not sure how long it takes to lose anybody. I've never actually had this problem. The only time I ever got caught doing shit was in places where, you know, it didn't matter, so I just, you know, killed everyone and was done. Well, yeah, he's trying his hand at weaving a blanket. Come on, buddy.
Not much to go on here.
And I also don't know if, like, if these guys start searching for me, if, like, we'll just be done then. Like, is he, like, I don't even know, like, is he still searching for me? I mean, like, I'm just going by the fact that it's still considering me as blended in. Okay, there we go. But now the thing is like, yeah, he's not after me anymore, but will he still attack me when he sees me? Because like I said, I'm pretty sure that it was because I was, Oh, I missed it. It's over there. It was I'm pretty sure it was because, like, I set that place on fire. I mean, that would make sense, and I can't. What? No, that's the wrong button. There it is. Oh, man, that's really far down there. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I was gonna... I really dislike this. Like, the holes in the floor that you have to go through. It's kind of annoying because there's no...
This water, deadly cold.
Like, there's none that I found yet that's been, like, easy to... Like, because you either have to use an arrow, which seems kind of like a waste. Or you can just swing your axes around and hope that, like, you get a downward strike. I'm sure that, like, if I had the two-handed axe, I imagine that probably comes with a lot more downward strikes than dual wielding, but... Okay, so we got a book over here. The book may or may not be guarded, I'm not sure. But, no. But yeah, the books I've come across so far have been in enemy encampments. And, fairly, like, not... Gonna say difficult to get to, but I mean, I just stealth killed everyone and then searched, so I mean, they've been like slightly hidden, and not even slightly hidden, they've just been like, you have to get to them in like slightly weird ways. You know, like, it'll be in like the basement of a tower, but to get up there you have to like find your way to the top of the tower, because like the door at the bottom is locked or something, you know. Like I said, not necessarily like hidden, but it just like a little bit hidden, you know. And once again, we have to find our way down. No. Ooh, what is this though? The pigs got loose in the house, and now the cellar key is gone. It is your turn to dig through the shit. All right. So to get into this person's cellar, you need to dig through pig shit. I don't actually see where the cellar would be. I mean, you would assume that you could, like, it's something you would be able to see, right? Like you could see the hatch, or there would be like a hatch outside. Either way, here's the pigs. Collect key. Boop. Okay, so there's the cellar key. But now, what do they consider their cellar? Because I mean, like I said, there doesn't seem to be a door outside that leads down. There's nothing. Maybe now that I have the key, I can. There's an inside hatch that's like revealed itself. No. I guess. I mean, I know that wouldn't have made much sense, but I mean, it also makes no sense that they have a cellar that apparently isn't attached to their house. I mean, like, I honestly don't know where their cellar could be. I mean, there's no way it would be down here, right? I mean, who would have the door to their cellar next to a river? Or, you know, on somebody else's property. Because, I mean, that looks like it would be rather large for a cellar, but I was hoping to climb on there, actually. Yeah, I really don't know. I'm gonna plant still cloudberry. I mean, I guess I could do that. But once again, I feel like that's a weird way to have to get into someone's cellar. Right? Collect some arrows. I also started using, I don't know if that's what I currently have equipped, but I did start using the Spartan bow for something or other. I was arrowing, oh, right, because I reached a point where there was just like a fuck ton of polar bears all over the place. New ability, Mark of Death. Ooh, wow, that's an upgrade, or that's an advanced one apparently. Hold right trigger to mark sighted enemies. Release to let fly deadly volley of arrows. Okay. I'll put that one on Y. Huh. Okay. So it's multi-target then. That's pretty much all it means is that you can target multiple enemies and shoot them all at once. All right. That might come in handy. Do I care? I don't care enough to loot all of this stuff in here. Chests and that usually have a lot of good stuff in it, but like so far I haven't really got anything worthwhile from like breaking anything. I mean, there could be worthwhile stuff in there. I'm just going by like Odyssey logic, where there wasn't really anything useful in the breakables either. It was still it was like, once again, mostly like chests and that you wanted. And then even then, by the end of that game, the chests were fairly moved. So yeah, anyway, as for like what I plan for like this week's videos, I mean, you'll see how many parts it gets cut into. I just plan on playing until I complete Horde of Filk, or I reach a point where I can't like advance for whatever reason in it anymore. And then just cutting it into 3 parts. So I mean, this part will just end at some point. I'm going to assume that it will take me at least an hour, but I mean, I obviously can't know that. Oh, come on, now this looks like one that I might be able to catch if I don't lose sight of it. Well, maybe not. Also, I did find my sprint button. It's just clicking the stick, as you know, is usual for like a lot of the game. Got it. I'm not sure if I've changed up my tattoos or not, because like I said, I have gotten a few artifacts now, and most of them were tattoos. In fact, all of them may have been tattoos. I'm not sure if any of them weren't. Well, let's see. Actually, if I stand behind this guy, I mean, it shows that his health bar is red, and I think yeah, see, so yeah, so I can actually assassinate these guys if I so need to. Now, whether or not I would get like extra experience because I assassinated somebody at a higher level than me, because there are some games that don't do that, and like it's just like if somebody's so far out, like it's just based on how far apart your levels are as to how the experience gets divvied up. So like somebody further away from your experience level will give you less experience, even if it's a higher level. Like I said, some game like it. I don't remember what game that was, but I know that there was at least one game that I played that had that. So like yeah, because I remember taking a lot of time to kill something because it was like a much higher level than me, and like I really shouldn't have been fighting it, but I was, you know, it was just one of those things where it's like I feel like I can take this guy, and then I did it, and I was like, fuck yeah, and then I got like no experience for it because because obviously, you know, you cheese it, right? Like, you know, you get an enemy that's, you know, clearly you're not supposed to fight, but you got that cheese move, which that lets you do it. No, I can't break this one. That's kind of a shame. I don't. Aha, there we go. But yeah, I don't know if this game does it. I mean, I don't remember in Odyssey or Origins how they handled you killing higher level people than you. I mean, because I know in Odyssey I killed a bunch of mercenaries that came after me that were a higher level than me because, you know, they were coming after me and I just didn't really feel like lowering my notoriety or whatever the fuck I needed to lower to get rid of them. So I just, yeah, I lured them to the top of a cliff and kicked them off. You know, until they patched it where, you know, every fucking mercenary had the ability that they couldn't be kicked off of a cliff, or that they didn't go flying when you kicked them anymore, which was a real shame. All right, I'm guessing that chest I picked up was probably the one I had marked. So let's mark the other one that's in here. It's 19 and up. Oh, I see, it's up there. Well then, I've also like these the smaller red dots. They are just chests. They're not what is it? Is it just look backwards? No, can't remember. I think there's like a button. There it is. Boop. But it gives you a bunch of upgrade materials. So I try and loot all of those as well. All right, let's go to the inventory. See, because like I've been upgrading my armor and that as I've been able to, because while I doubt that I'll stick with the Berserker armor, it's obviously going to be the best armor that I currently have. Okay, yeah, got more of those. Where is... Ah, here we are. Nope, hang on, there it is. Treasure Hoard maps. East of Ulrikstead, the Horde will look upon you from Torghatten Rock's Eye. Engage its gaze and reap this reward. So Torghatten Rock's Eye is where I need to go, which is east of where I currently am right now. I was just gonna drop down to get out of here, but I don't know if that would actually work, considering how I got into here. All right, so east of here, actually, I do kind of want to climb this building again. Okay, so east of here. Oh, come on, dude. Okay, well, get out the crouch. There. Oh, don't jump. climb up here, so I can see. Okay, so Torgotten Rocks Eye, east of this city here. Now this is like the easternmost part of the city. Well, pretty much. It's this easternmost sizable building. So if I'm looking for something from this vantage point, and it's not gonna, I doubt it's gonna be in the city, because this is apparently where the boss that we defeated, the giant fucker there, hid his treasure hoard. So obviously it's not gonna be in the city of another Viking. Now, like, I'm looking up here, and that kind of looks like a cave, but I'm not 100% on that. I am seeing like outcroppings that like I could stand on and look out from. Obviously there's quite a few of those. I mean, like, even like over there would be east of the city. Like, I think like that outcropping right there would probably be the most that I would consider, like the furthest south that I would consider still being east of the city. So I don't know, maybe I should just climb up to any of these and just see what I see from there. I mean, it does say something. Let me go back in, because I'm real shit at fucking remembering this. And my left bumper still doesn't work. I do have other Xbox controllers, by the way. Like, I'm not stuck using this one. If I so chose, all I have to do is get another one, but eh. Look upon you, Torgotten Rock's Eye, yeah. So I need to find Torgotten Rock, and then something about an eye, and I definitely hit the wrong button to do that. And I hit jump instead of, you know, climb down nicely, or even just like drop down gently, because he has very little chill when it comes to stuff like that. So yeah, we'll climb up here, and we'll see what we can see. Okay, so let's see this. I mean, it doesn't. Oh, you know what though? This is bird, right? Yeah. Okay, so we got bird. Okay, so that's definitely not cave. I'm seeing a lot of like treasure markers. Okay, so yeah, that's definitely not a cave. I mean, I don't know, like, I have a feeling that it maybe if I knew what Torgotten was, like, I don't know if, like, that's, like, a name. That is a weird crack, but I feel like it's not. Because, like, if, like, I looked up and it's like, oh, that looks like a face, then, you know, that might make sense, but it didn't, and then, you know, I just look for the point that would be the eye, right? But, I mean, there's like a dip there, but okay, so that's the edge of the world, and that is like literally the edge of the world. So I could climb up here, and I would look out, and I would see. I don't see anything in particular that stands out. I mean, that rock looks weird. I mean, I'll give you that. That one does look weird. I'm not seeing anything that I would consider an eye, because I would assume that if it's an eye, it would be like a cave of some kind. Ooh, actually, let's well, whatever. That's not quite what I wanted to mark. That is a little bit north of the city, but I mean, let's try there. Let us try there. It isn't that far away. I think I actually saw a path leading up to it though, which is a little suspicious for well, I guess it's not really suspicious, but it does lessen my thoughts that it is the right spot. But I mean, it is east, and I mean, technically if there was a path to it that was leading east out of the city, right? I mean, that would make sense. I also tried for the achievement to like slide in the snow however many feet or whatever, but I don't know how to do it apparently, because like I can get him to slide easily enough. I mean, when you're sprinting, like when you're well, not when you're like this, but yeah, like when you're sprinting, right, you can hit When you're sprinting, hit B and he'll slide, but he gets up really fast. I feel like this probably isn't going to be it. Should have looked a bit more with the bird. I mean, unless maybe like I go there and like I can see like through, because like I see there's like a little crevice or something in between those two mountains. So maybe like if I go here and look, I'll be able to see. Also, was that a wolf or a fox? I mean, I was looking at it. I assumed it was a wolf because I've been attacked by those fairly regularly on my adventures, but it didn't sound like a wolf. Get some iron. This is honestly not the best, like, the way to collect, like, iron. You get very little out of these. I'm assuming that you can get stuff that's better than iron out of them. Or maybe, like, not right now, but later or something. I'm not sure.